Welcome to another video from Dr. Lock. Okay, so a couple of weeks ago this new product came out here, this padlock here, and I know what you're thinking, somebody's put two padlocks the wrong way and what's the point in that? There's something wrong with it, but no, it's actually for a particular purpose. What the purpose is that you can take your key on one side, operate it, and then someone can come along with another key on the other side and operate it. So this takes a standard 570 cylinder, which means that you can interchange it with a restricted key. You can also get a cylinder made up. You can have power on one side, master key on the other side. So one person I was speaking to actually was looking at this particular product because they wanted the fire brigade to be able to do one side, and then they wanted Integral Energy or the energy company to be able to do the other side. So without installing a very expensive lock, which you can do, this would be the cheaper option, because you can always put a Haspen staple over the top and just attach a padlock like this to it, and that solves the problem of two key operation. So it's got your standard ABUS cylinder in there, and you can also change these out and use PD cylinders. There is like an adapter kit, so you can put pretty much anything in there. If it's not a 570 cylinder, you could use a PD type cylinder. So anyway, I bought them to try, and I got given two of these. I got told I need two of these, and it all went wrong from there. After much negotiation and much looking at it, I couldn't seem to work out on how to get it together. So I tried, and then I called the rep, and they said, oh no, you need two of these. I thought, oh okay, so now basically you need one of these and one of these to make it work. So that will save you a lot of time just knowing that there. The next thing is I'll build one with you. Next thing is with the actual cylinder. I actually took the ball bearings out and the snail spring and the small little sort of metal parts in there, and they're a nightmare to get back in. And if you want to upset an apprentice, give him one of these. Give him an ABUS 8345 or ABUS 8350. Take those spring out of underneath there where the ball bearings are, and see if you can get him to work one of these out. Because I tell you what, it's not easy and takes a little bit of time. Anyway, I finally ended up getting it back in by using a magnet. Put a magnet on one side, hold the ball bearing, put the other one there, and jiggle and wiggle. Anyway, got it working. So that's the working product there. Key on this side. Ka-ching, and key on this side, and these two here are actually locked in, so this one won't move, but this one over here will. So you can actually take that part out, but normally you're only doing one side at a time, so it actually remains trapped in there. Now, to make these isn't really that hard. It's just I decided to do it the hard way, the very hard way, and I stripped it all down. So anyway, I lost an hour rebuilding it. So let's now do it the easy way, because there was no instructions. I did try the easy way, but I got the wrong parts. So now I've got the right parts, and I managed to work that one out and not waste two padlocks. I'm going to build another one for you. Okay, so we start off, we get our keys, pop it, Phillips head. Okay, so there's our cylinder there. Be careful when you turn it all the way 6 o'clock, because your pins can just come flying out. That's a PD cylinder in there, but you can get the PD housing, which is like a housing PD cylinder, and you put a special tail piece on, so that will work as well. So we're going to do that on that one, do that on that one. So the reason we're taking these cylinders out is so that we can pop the shackles. Okay, our cylinder's out now. See, when you know how to do it, it's quite quick. But of course, when I originally looked at it, I thought, oh, is it one ball left out? Is it this? Is it that? I was trying to work out on how to all get it happening. Yeah. And our ball has fallen. So get back in there. So I've put the ball in the hole, as you can see there. Now I've got to rotate this one around until the ball actually clears. A bit more. Okay. So that ball's in. Good. Now let's do the same on this side. Yep. There goes the screw. So I'm using a special tool here. You can get away with a flat blade too, but it's harder. So we turn as much as we can. Why is that not coming out? Okay, so that's that side done too. Okay, So far so good. Put a cylinder in here, turn. Okay, that side's in. And that side's in. Only thing left, so there's 2 shackles out of the way. Only thing left is to put our cylinder retaining screw back in. So I mean, really, it's only a couple of minute job. Why it took me so long is because I got given the wrong parts from the start. I got two left shoes and I need a left and a right. On top of that, I started popping the ball bearings out. I started, you know, taking a ball bearing out, thinking something was wrong, so I had to kind of go over it, look over it, respring that spring a million times. And if you do muck around with that spring, I found the spring, you get the pliers and you wind it, and then you quickly zap it on there, and there you go. Alright, so there you go, there's the product there. Now these ones here are titanium, so you know you can engrave them, you know, NMB or E key or power, fire, you can do that. Turn one key, unlock it, use it, clip it back on. Other key, use it, clip it back on. So this is your clipping side. This side stays fixed always, and you can even do this too. I don't know why you would, but you can. You can turn it and take that middle piece out. See? And that is locked in with the ball bearings. So that's pretty much how it works. So we can make these, they're not available yet on our lock shop. If you do want one to a specific need, just send us an email. But that's a new product out there by Abus. I mean, it is pretty cool because you can use 2 sides, 2 different keys, and it works. It's cheap. Compared with a lock where you need 2 cylinders and an extended lock, this particular device here, you can always put a padlock on something. So I think it's a great product. Definitely suits the market because solid, rock solid, locks, does the job, provides 2 keys to the customer. Okay, thanks for watching.